go. Crash and flow.
New York is wild. It's a wild place, right? We know this.
True.
Right.
I saw a pigeon eating a rat that wasn't quite dead yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Swallowed it whole because they don't chew.
No, he's just trying to pick at this thing. He's trying to get
he's trying
away.
to pick at it.
I was like, geez, New York. It's so New York out here.
Oh my God, dude. So right now they're putting up wanted posters.
For the McDonald's worker?
No, for health insurance CEOs.
Oh, man.
So they're putting up the post. It's a poster. It's a picture of the CEO, various CEOs, not the one who's dead, other ones, and then like the things that's implicated against them, right? So insider trading, or how many denied claims, or like various things that's against like the humanity of the people, and that's what that company is responsible for, and they're listing that out as the offenses, and it's literally it looks like a mugshot of the CEO. I'm telling you, bro, CEOs are stressed right now.
They should be.
It's kind of wild. Can you imagine going to work one day and you're seeing your own picture and it's a wanted ad, and they have it right beside the guy who just who was shot, and that one's got a red X on his face.
The guy you've met at conference and stuff.
Yes, you've
the one that
hands.
does your job at the other company you think about.
Yeah,
no man, it's
that is wild.
It's a time. It's a time.
And to be honest with you, it's like, because obviously we don't support vigilante justice, but I do want to keep the pressure on. So that
what if one of their like plane crashes? Like you know.
I see that's too much, right?
That's too much. Well, it was like
no. I just want. I feel like
I want an act of God on the next one. They're like, dang, it's not even.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's just that you should feel some type of way, right? We should know who they are, and then when they walk into the Starbucks to get their coffee, and be like, no,
we don't treat you the same way as everybody else.
No, like
you go to a Tim Hortons like the rest of the murderers.
Like you should be able to find. You'd be like, listen, no, I'm sorry, like no.
Yeah, I don't support what you. You know what the thing is? I think that goes for anybody who profits off of
the human suffering.
So many things, right? Like. Anybody involved in making cigarettes or alcohol, or there's like so many things.
See, but alcohol and cigarettes, while they have a net negative on the world, it's the thing is that people participate in it willingly.
Okay.
Whereas like insurance companies, you pay with the exchange of like when I need you the most, when I got nothing, like it's dire times.
Right.
I expect you to stand.
By definition.
Yes.
This is insurance.
Yeah.
In case shit goes wrong.
And then they try to find by any means necessary for them to not give you money.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a different level of scum.
True.
Different level of scum.
I only had that once when I was working in insurance, because I was working at RBC for like a few years in insurance, and I was the underwriter.
Yeah.
And I only had it once where I felt like they're trying to not pay. So this guy had life insurance on himself, but not suicide protection. And that's very common. If you kill yourself, you can't get paid life insurance.
I thought life insurance doesn't cover suicide.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Or is there like an added thing? You could be like also suicide protection?
There are certain types of people who have to pay crazy amounts of cost if they have mental issues. They're getting life insurance because there's a higher chance. So, but this dude died on a hunting trip, and they were like, "Was it suicide?"
Yeah.
And the way he died on the hunting trip was a moose killed him.
Yeah.
With the hooves,
yeah,
with the trampling, and he had put moose urine on himself because that was found on his person, on his body. To attract moose, you can take moose scent and dump it on you.
Right.
So you're like, I'm a female moose, right?
Oh my God, dude. Also, are female mooses just peeing on themselves?
Who knows, right? Why would I know any of this? So the bank was like, so was this suicide?
Right, yeah.
Did he plan to?
This is victim blaming.
He's definitely at fault a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely at fault.
Yeah,
that's true.
But they paid him out.
They paid him out.
It was too much to
how much
try to get into this guy's head.
How much was it?
It's like $300,000.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad, because I would hate to be the person calling the wife and saying, "Listen,
he splashed moose urine.
Johnny killed himself," is the bank's official position.
Right.
Death by moose. He wanted to kill himself by moose.
Also, what's with the moose? Like, at some point, he's got to realize this is not a female.
I think that's when you get the angriest.
Right, because you're
You're
like,
not even a woman. I came all the way this way. I was smelling something.
yeah, that's true. I mean, they're in the rut, so they kind of lose their minds anyway.
Yeah. Also, people are so easy to kill. Have you seen a big moose? They're like,
Bro, the size of a car.
yeah, it's like a horse and it's like a horse plus.
Yeah, it's bigger than a horse.
Yeah, and the head
Thicker
is
than a horse.
the head of a horse is big. The head of a moose is just like, jeez.
Bro, the head of a giraffe is about this much of my torso. Right? We went to go feed the giraffes.
Yeah.
Bro, like animals are big. We just don't know. We just don't know because we're not around them. We always like cats and dogs and stuff like that. But like real animals.
Yeah, you should go to Houston. You'd be like, people are fat. Jeez, you see them on TV. You just be talking about it like if it's animals. You see it on TV, and you're like, that looks big, and you get right beside it, and you're like, wow, he has diabetes. This is crazy.
A lot of fat people in Houston.
Bro, epic whales of people.
Really?
Whales.
Damn. That's crazy to think that that's how unhealthy the food is.
Bro, these people.
Right? Because it's not like they have a lot of money.
No, but junk food is everywhere, and I do mean everywhere, meaning like elementary school, middle school, high school, Coke machines.
Oh, like even in like the cafeteria is just
the government food is just chocolate milk and pizza.
Damn.
Because I was on government meals for a small time in Nevada, and it was just like,
You lived in Nevada?
yeah, for 1 year.
How was that?
Desert, flat, dusty. I was maybe 11 or 12, so not a ton of memories, but hot and dusty and desolate. And then you go to the Nevada Strip, it's like circus.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild there, but very depressing from what I
Really,
remember. It seemed.
It
I
seems
I
like
was
when
not
the
in
sun
nice
is out,
part.
it's hella depressing. Even the nice parts of Vegas,
Right.
Under the sun,
Yeah,
it don't look good.
that's what happened.
Because like sometimes you watch the UFC embedded, and they're just walking through like Las Vegas during the day.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Whoa, this is not good."
Yeah.
Because like in stark comparison to walking in the UAE, like Dubai during the day, it seems like like Dubai is a regular city during the day.
Yeah,
right?
most cities seem fine. Like you go to New York during the day, you're like, oh, New York. But like when you
Something
go to
about Las Vegas is
even
just
like deserty places. There's parts of like hot Arizona that you see during the daytime. You're like, shouldn't be outside, man. Nothing seems except at nighttime. It's also shitty. So that's the difference between Arizona and Las.
So during your so you've lived in many places. Out of all those places, where's the best place to live?
Oh man, come on. I think it goes up and down constantly.
Yeah.
And right now it would be here easily.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's always been here.
Yeah.
Toronto's probably a higher standard of living and more healthcare and open religious freedoms and whatnot. It's just now it's just like obnoxious. Right now this is as bad as Toronto's ever been.
Right. Yeah. No, that's true.
This is horrible. I wouldn't tell people to move to Toronto. Like, hey, you want to be broke forever? You want to start an immigrant and
have no hope
and be an immigrant for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Because at least like even in Nevada or those places I was just mentioning, my parents were able to get a job at Church's Chicken and at the mall and then save up and stay at an apartment and eventually save up to buy a house. Can't do that in Canada. Get out of here. I mean, literally get out of here to do that somewhere else because you won't be able to do it here.
No, you can't do this over here.
Even
No way.
white people couldn't do it here. The difficulty level is max. The game is on advanced.
That's so true.
Hyper advanced right now.
Yeah, it's not even like you could leverage race. It's
No.
hard for everybody over here, man.
Man, you better come in with a lotto check and then do everything right because you can't mess up. The margin for error, not with this variable rate. Get out of here.
Yeah, although it's going down now, so maybe things will change. Hopefully.
Let's see what happens.
Plus, they be deporting people.
I don't know if that's going to help.
They lost track of like 60,000.
Listen, you can't keep, as something I've learned from being from Texas, you can't keep track of humans. Humans get lost. Great get lost.
Where the frick did they go? How many are you missing?
They aren't tagging them. And you can't say they should, right? As soon as you say we should start tagging them, somebody's going to say they're not animals. And you're going to say, but they're going to get loose. It's going to sound like you're
I like how
trying
you're having this whole conversation by yourself.
because it's like cattle to a certain extent. You
It
can't
is.
lose track of people. They're not going to come voluntarily go anywhere.
Yeah, also, you can't get them to recharge the ankle monitor.
You got to do it every time they go into a escalator or something.
Yeah.
It just does it without them knowing. You gotta.
Damn, dude, how you run it? Like, but then again, this is the same government that like lost track of spending for that ArriveCan app.
Dude, they sent out. I think the number was $1 billion in extra money in COVID to like random like scams. Like, not they just sent out to that many more citizens. They just sent it out to scams that applied.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's this. This is
None of them were arrested. No charges. No nothing. We should have. We should. we should
Rioted.
have applied.
I know we should have applied.
We
I feel
should have
stupid.
applied.
They caught a few people. That's what you do. You catch a few people. You make the examples of them. They're always people of color. And then,
So it would have been us.
I probably would have caught us. They probably were like James Williams. That sounds clean. That's fine. Yeah, seen the what? There's a rain in here. Get out of here.
Yeah, man.
You'd be
That's
caught.
crazy.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Nothing. That's it. End of the year.
End of the year. Use up your insurance.
Yeah. I'm trying to do that right now. Have you done Activate?
No, what's the Activate? Is that the place where? Oh, you mean the one in Heartland?
I don't know if this. I
to me.
don't.
What's
I only went to
Activate?
the Burlington one. So each room. So you make a group,
Yeah.
and then you go into a room, and then like each room's got like a different type of game,
Yeah.
right? So one of them is asteroid. So like
Yeah,
asteroids are coming towards you on these screens, and you got these balls, and you got to throw the balls at the screens, and it breaks up the asteroids.
Bro, I went to Activate. So I went there with my son, and before another party was about to come, and we didn't pay. Because I was like, if you walk in confidently with a child, no one's going to be like, who steals fun with a two? You know, like, you're not going to take a little kid to have a
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah.
And these machines were on, so we just go from room to room and play with them for a second.
Yeah.
As people would come, and I would just leave.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I got everything for 10 seconds.
Okay.
Pretty fantastic.
I remember. Okay, wait. So here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So the asteroid thing was fun, whatever, right? But there's one room. It's the laser room. Dude, we like that so much that we're like, we'll just stay here and keep trying to level up. So it's like it's like a heist movie where the lasers move, and then you got to like crouch underneath or jump over, and then each like it just gets harder and harder as time goes. Like, and you keep leveling up and you get more points and whatnot. Man, it's so fun. Have you done that one?
No, I don't think I did that one.
Yeah.
We should go, though.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I think, dude, if you do it during the day, there's no one there. At least in the Burlington one, we went there on a Wednesday during like work hours.
Yeah.
This was like a work event. I'm not.
We should go on a Wednesday.
Like,
Actually.
I was
That'd be
just-
great. If
yeah.
you're down, dude, I work,
Let us do it.
let us do it.
Yeah. Yeah. There was other games as well. There was like basketball with trivia. So you get a question on the board. You get the multiple choice questions, and it each answer is a color, and you got to sink the ball in one of the baskets, and the baskets are like the corresponding color, right? But that was kind of fun too. Yeah, you can choose topics and whatnot. I think there was animals.
Yeah.
We just over there just maxing out the animal stats.
Everybody's like, looks at you. You're like, I don't know anything about Roman history. Animals for 400.
Yeah, man. Activate. So it's cool.
Activate.
They even give you like a little dongle, like scanny thing. So the next time you go, you accumulate your prizes. So next time you go, you'll get level 2 prizes, which I think is a water bottle. I'm holding on to it. Yeah, I'll let you know if we can do it during the Christmas time.
You got it.
It is always fun.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see what we got with regards to. Actually, I do have a moose one. Speaking, because we spoke about mooses earlier. Hold on a second. Let me bring this over. Moose. Oh my god. He's so close.
Trying to come closer to the. Dang.
His eyeballs, dude. His eyes are so scary.
I like how we're whispering, like we're the person holding the camera.
Look at him.
Yeah, I would get around all the trees. I would be in a bush. Look at him.
Oh my god.
It's close enough, bud.
Close enough, bud.
It's close enough.
It's close enough. This guy just tried to talk down a
Close
moose.
enough, buddy.
This guy
Close enough.
This guy sounds like he has the confidence of somebody with a gun.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Go. Go. Nope.
Dude, this is terrifying.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Man.
That is wild, dude.
Yeah, it's literally, I mean, I hope you're not trying to be funny right now. But yeah, that's wild, dude. A wild moose is totally wild.
I don't think I've ever seen one that close and moving that slow before. I've never seen footage like this before.
The cool thing was I was trying to get a good look at the guy. He's like,
Yeah, but like the moose looks crazy.
yeah,
The way how he's looking at him.
insane.
Oh man. Can you imagine? Yeah, like this is the guy who had his urine. Like he was trying to hunt this.
Bro, that's what a guy got killed by. And you can see how easily it could
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, 100%.
If you don't somehow realize that this thing has snuck upon, like you walk upon it or it walks upon you.
Yeah.
If you're not in the right situation, it's angry. You better have some insane lateral movement. Like I'm not sure. You're not.
You need a machine gun,
You need a
dude.
machine gun.
Like one rifle, like a rifle bullet.
Yeah.
I don't think it's taking it down.
We watched. Did we watch it?
With the one when he comes back up, he stands
Yeah.
back up. Yeah.
He got shot with a gun that killed. What was meant to shoot a moose with. He got shot in the
pops
chest.
right up.
He's like, what? You think one shot's gonna kill me?
No, bro, that's too
Yeah.
much.
If you look at that size, you're like, yeah, one shot of what is gonna kill? You have to hit it so right of one shot
All right,
to
let's
put something like
let's
that.
find out what bullet needed for moose.
Top moose cartridges
And bullets.
and bullets. Great website. What's the website? Shout out to Outdoor Life. Yeah, that guy totally shot that moose. Jeez.
Okay. He's tipped over 15 moose myself and watched probably another 30 go hooves up.
Huh?
This is what is this? This is like
give me the bullets.
yeah.
There we go.
Bro, these bullets be big.
What's a point? How do you say that?
150 grain is what I'm. Oh, 0.30, 0.30 Springfield,
I wish I knew more about guns.
and then 0.234 Winchester. So are you planning on getting? Let's just.
I've shot a Winchester.
You have?
Yeah, the
Oh, that's fun
gun
when you
range.
went. When you
Yeah,
went.
it was one of the guns on their catalog. It was great.
When did you go to the gun range?
About 3 years ago, right after the pandemic.
Okay. Man, I
Sick
need to
guns.
go. I need to go. Did you feel like scared at all with the
You don't feel anything.
how do we say?
You feel like you're operating a machine, like something.
No, it's just like other people beside you are like waving the gun around. You're like, man, I can
No,
catch
no.
a stray.
It didn't feel that way at all.
No.
Plus, for every person, there was another person watching them. For every single person, there was like a person watching you, so you don't forget.
Oh, that's good. So you don't like accidentally just swing
Yeah.
the gun
Yeah.
in here as well?
Yeah,
All
every
right.
party had one employee with them. Look at that.
All right, let's have a look.
I love the 4 or 5 clip.
Yeah.
Love it. I feel like you just keep that in your pocket.
All right. Oh, I thought I was going to shoot it.
Yeah, I follow this YouTube channel where the guy shoots through things and he's like,
Yeah,
let's see if this gets through this. I love it. It's just like, is it going to get through that?
Yeah. All right. So they be big bullets, bro. I'm
Big
thinking,
bullets.
do you want to get, you still want to get your firearm license?
Definitely not.
No way?
I'll look into a crossbow or something.
Okay.
I don't want this government to arrest me for nothing.
All right. Let me see. What can I show you over here? This is I like this guy. I think this guy's a hero.
That's fucking hip hop. We're following you. We're following you, fam. We're following you.
This is a
Yo, is he gonna bring it to the fucking
car towing
A shopping cart.
just on the driver's side, which is more impressive.
Yeah, he's just holding it.
Yo, if he brings it to the thing, I'm gonna fucking freak out and be like, respect my G.
This is a white guy really trying to be black, by the way.
Hey man, he's just trying to be cool. That's not.
We're going to dollar store, so respect. Oh, shit. Respect.
Look at that.
Respect. Woo! My God.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, man, what a talent. All right, so check this out.
Oh yeah, this is fantastic.
Okay, so I always thought this, for the people who are listening, we're watching a woodpecker video, and you get it, right? Woodpeckers peck wood. We get it.
Yeah.
But like they say when they're like, oh, they're looking for food, but I've never understood it. Like, what are you looking for food on, like the bark of a tree? Aren't the grubs in the ground? This video paints the picture, which is fantastic. Here we go. Freaking little grubs, dude.
Jeez, super cool.
How does he know?
He knows, dude. So I went last time I went to a cottage. I went outside just to sit down for a second in the morning, and a woodpecker, while I'm sitting there, just flies up onto a tree.
Yeah.
Right? And then he starts doing this. I've never seen anything work so hard, but like ferociously, like this, it can knock off. It's great to watch. I literally just sat there for 20, 30 minutes, and a kid came out like,
Yeah.
what are you watching? The thing flew away. I was like,
damn.
but yeah, these things are, as a bird enthusiast, woodpeckers are so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen what their tongue does to their brain?
Yeah, it's like their buffer. And also, like, this tongue, it goes for days, you know? You can talk about a woodpecker.
All right. So for those who don't know, woodpecker tongues wrap around their brain while they're doing the pecking
Yeah.
to, I guess, nullify CTE or brain damage.
Right. It's like a tongue cushion around your brain
Woodpecker.
because you bang your head for food all the time.
Right.
It's
Here we
almost
go.
gross to look at. Am I right? Like that's pretty.
I think I'm okay.
Look at that.
All right. So let me understand this real
Bro,
quick.
It's anchored to his nose.
Okay. So the tongue is anchored to his nose, wraps around his brain, and then out his mouth. That's the way how the tongue is? Damn. It's wild.
I mean, it becomes two for a minute. It's two for more than it's not.
No, I think it's like two main muscles. Okay, so it's two muscles
Mm-hmm.
behind the brain, but it becomes one in
Whoa.
its mouth.
That's a long tongue.
Yeah.
Dang, Packer.
Well, he needs to like get
Is
in.
somebody pulling on this
It's
woodpecker?
like I'm pulling a trigger.
Bro, somebody's pulling on this woodpecker's tongue, though.
Okay, so let's get this curled in. Okay, this is different types of
Ugh.
woodpeckers. All right, here we go. This guy. Yeah, just
That's
poking holes and sticking tongues in holes.
Classic Woody Wood.
Yeah.
Woody Wood
Isn't
over
that
here.
crazy? Goes around the. Oh, yeah, here we go. We get a little. Look at this one. Just goes around the eyeball, behind the brain, and then out the mouth.
I wonder if this
Oh,
is
this
like
is the top view, so you can understand why the two muscles.
Yeah, I wonder if this is I see. I wonder if this is like a common bird thing. Is the wraparound?
No, I think this is just them, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, just choose a sparrow
No,
tongue.
it'd be like what? Yeah, sure. What bird like hits their head on shit though? But I think this is the only guy. But like sparrow tongue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Not much. Not much to say. So they don't even
Maybe
bother
it's
giving you a.
It's
a 3D
specifically
image.
around when it's
think
Can
it's a
you
woodpecker.
can you type bird long tongue? All right.
Woodpeckers show up.
Ugh.
I think they're known for their long tongues.
Yep. Hummingbird. Can you go hummingbird tongue?
Yep.
Skeleton. I don't know how to get the inside of their tongue going. You know, because where does that come from? That's wrapping around something. Yes, maybe. Yep. Same difference.
Why do they need it though?
Just for that. Where else do you keep
No.
an extra 4 inches of tongue? It's not for cushioning. It's just like
No, but
that's
I'm pretty
very-
sure that the woodpeckers they use it for cushioning though.
It
Let's
probably
find
doesn't
out.
even know, right?
Let's find out. Let's find out. Woodpecker tongue a brain. Let me do. Yeah, let's see if
Maybe.
that shows up. Yes, woodpecker tongue protects its brain from injury when it pecks.
That makes sense.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that just I guess any bird with a long tongue though.
It has the ability to insulate its
I
brain.
mean, it needs to go somewhere, right? Like it's not coming out of nowhere. Like that tongue is definitely in the head, and yeah, it's in the head
Yeah.
cavity.
hyoid contracts. When a woodpecker pecks, the muscles around the hyoid bone contracts. Hyoid bone. Jeez, I can't. Okay. Which holds the skull and spine in place. This is similar to how a seatbelt keeps you from flying forward in the car. The woodpecker's brain is much smaller than a human's, so it can handle greater impact. Bird brain.
Bird brain.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We learned something new today. That was I thought that was cool. And then I have paramedics have a tough life,
Yes.
right? But this is the type of team that I would like to be on if I was working. Look at this teamwork over here, brother. Check this out. Someone, let me take out the music.
Man, is this real?
Who's taking notes? All right. So that person is attacking this paramedic. This guy punches him, knocks him over. Another guy off screen hands over a syringe to the other one, seamlessly inserted into the dude's butt, while a guy over here is like flipping pages in his notebook.
So funny. Good punch, I think. I
think so, bro. I think
Yeah.
he clocked him hard, dude.
None of this seems off. I don't know if it's a movie set, but it looks good. Nothing is going off fake. It seems like a guy came in, punched a guy. Here you go. I was getting this for you.
And
All
then
right,
just
right in the butt.
right in the butt, dude. I just love this. Like, this guy's like, whoever is there is like, it's not in the rule book. I don't know what's going on.
manual.
But that was quite the hit.
Yeah. Good punch. I respect him, man. Most guys can't punch. Most guys can only punch in their brain. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like, I've seen enough punches. I know what to do.
Yeah. I don't know why people think that if you something that you'll be able to do something well without being able to do it. Without doing it at least a little bit.
Dudes, it's a lot of movies, bro. I have a son. I can tell you my niece doesn't do this, by the way.
Right.
But boys are like, I can jump from here. Like, it's a thing.
It's just like a dude thing.
It's a dude thing. And fighting specifically.
Bro.
He's like, if he said this, then I'll say this. And we're like, and sometimes, like, I've seen it, especially if people are drunk, but even if they aren't, you'll see them get in their faces and you know neither one of these people is ready for what's about to, like, everybody's about to get hurt.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Also, people don't recognize or anticipate how fast you get tired in a fight.
immediately.
Like 30 seconds in, bro, you are winded. Also, another thing is that I didn't realize how low the number of jabs I can do with like in initial training for boxing. I only have a few jabs in me.
Yeah, who's doing jabs? If I'm in a fight, right? I'm not gauging distance and setting up parameters. You're throwing the biggest kill shots you have because there's only going to be 6 punches thrown before one of us gets tired.
But I mean, like, but if you can put it, land a good jab for you to, essentially what you're doing is you're just setting up for the right hand, right? Or whatever your dominant hand is.
Right.
Right? And
I'm just throwing as many things at, have you seen the world champion boxer, like a guy at a soccer match get in his face?
No, I would love to see it.
Just Google,
I would love to see this.
Just Google world champion boxer at soccer match, and then let's see if it comes up. World champions boxer. Hold on. World champion boxer, and then just write confrontation, and maybe
Not soccer?
you know what? I don't know if it's a soccer match. It seemed like a soccer match.
At game.
And then confrontation. And if we can't find it, then it's hard to write the word confrontation and boxer and get exactly what you want, right?
Hold on, I'm gonna put just boxer. I think you went too hardcore with the.
Oh my god, it was everywhere. Can you talk for 30 seconds? while I
Yeah.
look for it?
I mean, I can still boxer at game at sports games. Let's see how the Google foo works over here. Damn, I really can't find it. Is it a football game? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a football game. Anyway, while Sade continues to look. Oh, I think I found it, bro. This one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's this one right here.
All right, let's play.
Play this thing. Make it big.
All right, here we go.
This guy's the championship boxer.
Oh, I can tell.
That guy's
Oh my god, this is very scary.
That guy's barking at him and stuff. And he starts smiling. He's like... And that's one thing you do realize is that when you're fantastic at throwing hands, your heart rate doesn't even move.
Yeah.
You can tell this guy's heart rate is nowhere. Because he starts smiling after a while. He's like, if you only knew.
Good for him, right? Not unleashing.
Yeah,
Not unleashing.
You know when you can kill somebody.
Yeah.
You're very aware when you're a killer.
Is this that one? Because like Joe Schilling put out that person, and that was not good.
I think Joe Schilling probably has a lot of problems because he could have let that slide.
He could have let that slide.
He could have not almost killed that man.
Also, like, listen, let's say you didn't want to let it slide, right? Like you wanted to throw some hands.
Right.
Bro, slap the dude. You don't have to punch him.
I don't know. I think if you're going to strike somebody, you're going to strike somebody. If
I
you're not
mean,
going to like, all right, let me
I feel
take
like
something
Nate Diaz
off.
would slap you.
Well, I think Nate Diaz can't knock you out like Joe Schilling is a friggin'...
Oh my God.
That guy's a whole different caliber of weapon.
Yeah.
Like, it just in terms of that one shot is going to change a few weeks to a few months, right?
If not years, dude.
Yeah, if Nick Diaz hits you as hard as he can at the punch, I know you might get knocked out, but, like, you'll be fine. It's a Stockton slap, dude. Come
Right.
on, you'll be
Well,
fine.
yeah, that's what the thing is.
He's
Is that like that's
6'3" and 120. Like,
yeah.
you'll be okay.
Joe Schilling looks he's like perpetually angry.
Just angry. You can tell, like, there's
my God.
childhood stuff right now happening with him.
Did you see? He was literally punching down.
He went, boom. I probably made it just...
No, there was two. He hit him with
Oh, it did. He
He
did.
made him with a combo piece.
And some people
It
were
was
like,
so
well, the
much.
guy also flinched at him. I'm like, he flinched so cool. I don't know who... if he flinched first, if Joe punched him first. It's
Yeah, he-
impressive, though, I will say.
Didn't
Yeah,
need
there
to
it
do
is.
it. That's the only thing. All right, let's see.
Joe Schilling.
I don't like this already. Take this music down.
You can tell this guy is in need of a punch right now. Isn't that funny?
I mean, yeah, but the thing is that like he's also very drunk.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Pow,
yeah.
dude, bro, that was insane. The thing is that like that wasn't
Can you watch it again?
even while watching it, I can tell that he was pulling his punch.
Can you slow it down?
Yeah, hold on.
You could just play it. You'll slow it down later.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Ladies dancing over.
I go to the slowest speed.
Oh shit. We're running out of time.
It's okay. We're almost there.
We're running out of time. Boom.
There we go. All right. Play by play. We're at the 14th
All
second.
right, he turns around.
See, the guy leans
Right,
in a
and the
little
guy
bit.
like leans in and goes, "Pow!"
Bang.
One. The second one was.
I don't think second one.
Second
was
one might
needed.
have might have
Yeah.
not even connected. To be honest with you. Hold on, let me bring that back a bit.
Jeez.
All right, here we go. He flinches. He goes bang one.
Yeah, that one was
Second one
done.
was not needed.
I don't even know if second one landed.
It
That
didn't
guy
look
was-
like it, right? It looked like the second one. Yeah, it could have. It could have.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if it landed, it would have like really friggin'.
He
would
would've been on the wall.
Yeah, he wouldn't have just kind of sat down.
Yeah, I think he was
there.
already on his way down.
Everybody looks around like, oh my God. Did you know there was a tiger here the whole time? And then
God
Joe
damn,
goes,
dude.
what? Or something, like, probably nothing nice. And the bartender's like, oh no, let me pick you up.
Bro, that's crazy. This guy could have died when on his way down the ground. He bounces his head off of the concrete or whatever the floor is, and that's it for him. That's lights out.
I mean, that punch could have killed you too, dude. That punch was... That guy's like this. Like just leaning forward. And then Joe Schilling
like
hits
Chris
you.
Rock. It's like Chris Rock, because he had his hands behind his back and he like laughed into Will Smith, and Will Smith just slapped him.
Oh, he wasn't quite. You know, you saw Chris, and you could tell he's bracing himself jokingly. He wasn't bracing himself to get slapped by a 6-foot.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Oh my God.
He's just lucky Will Smith wasn't coming off of Muhammad Ali or something,
I know, right?
right? He's coming off of whatever that twin. There was like a.
You know what? The thing is, Serena. It's for the.
Oh, it's true,
He's
Serena,
supposed to
yeah,
be
yeah.
Serena's parents.
Right. So he's coming off a tennis slap. You know what? That could have hurt it actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This overshadows everybody's shit. That slap for a long. Because I didn't want to watch that movie, right? I would love to watch that movie.
Bro, that's the thing, right? The thing is that like it kind of I didn't watch that movie because I didn't want to watch it because of what he did,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also didn't watch Bad Boys, and I watched all of Bad Boys
Right.
multiple times, and I know they're
know.
like dumb movies like Transformers,
Right.
But you still watch them.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
We
Came
were,
up.
We were excited when those came out,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
especially the first ones.
Yeah.
It was a thing, and now, yeah, I know.
I don't get why why actors don't lose weight for roles.
Oh, who didn't?
Martin Lawrence.
Well, that's not a actor thing. He's just that's where Martin Lawrence is in his life right now.
I know, but like,
He's not losing weight.
I mean, I'm not saying that you got to be skinny. I just mean
right.
that you got to kind of look the part of a cop,
I agree. That's
right?
true. Yeah.
You know what was the worst, brother?
What?
The worst was Lawrence Fishburne in the Predator movie.
Bro, that was so funny because he shows up in the movie and I don't know anything. And he's like, I've
supposedly-
been here for so long. I was like, you look like you've been eating everybody's Twinkies. What do they have on this planet? Twinkies?
He's marooned on an alien planet, just barely surviving.
Just chubby. Just chubby-ish. So chubby. Did he look chubby immediately?
Yeah, man. It was so bad. I hear like the director was pissed at him because he had agreed, I think, to
Yeah.
lose the weight, but he never did.
All the other actors are all like soldiers and people fit. And he's like, I've been on this island marooned, just chubby. I've been eating mangoes. Like, what? This whole island, this whole planet doesn't seem like it serves
it
what you're
does
eating,
not
sir.
make any sense, dude. It makes no
Yeah,
sense
like,
whatsoever.
Cheesecake on his face. I've been stuck here. I'm like, no, I think you're coming from a different movie.
Oh my god,
I
dude.
need Will Smith to make the best movie he's ever made,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's a repeat of an old one or just make us forget. That's what I just need. Like, I directed, wrote, and starred. I need him to go Mel Gibson on
Right.
something.
He even tried to do a slave movie, and it didn't. It wasn't going.
I like how you're like, he even tried to do a slave movie.
But normally, like you do
Nobody
that.
wants to see a slave movie.
But that's the thing, though. That's what he thought, right? Because maybe he can do 12 Years a
that
Slave.
movie was already made.
Oh, was it already made?
Yeah. That came out
okay.
like so quickly after.
It just felt like I guess it was in production. It had already
Yeah,
done
yeah,
production
yeah.
by the time he had slapped the dude.
I don't think that was his team's first choice after slapping Chris Rock. Is like, let's make a slave movie. That'll make people forget.
Bro, I'll tell you right now what I need from Will Smith.
Yeah.
Just like honestly,
He's not gonna leave Jada.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, that's not-
a divorce.
I know.
and I'd be like,
And a great movie about it. Just it's called The Entanglement or something. Bro. The Detanglement? Would you watch The Detanglement?
I would.
Who would
If-
play Will Smith?
If Will,
Michael B. Jordan.
yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not? So Jay-Z's got. Did you hear the?
Bro, he's got allegations
Yeah,
with
with
with like
13-year-old.
pedophilia.
Yeah, 13-year-old.
Jeez.
And I was always wondering, you know how when things pop off, right? There's people who like voice their opinion about the situation, especially when it comes to like if it's part of your niche, which is rap, right? There's certain people who always like speak up and say, "Hey, this is happening. I don't believe in this," or whatever. They give their opinion on it or whatnot. And when there was certain things that happened, like George Floyd, or some other like stuff that happened in the world, there was a lot of commentary about what's going on. But when P. Diddy, all that stuff was happening with P. Diddy, it was very apparent the specific people that were like, we're gonna be as quiet as possible, and we hope we don't want to comment on it. We don't have to say anything. We don't want to even make it look like we know about it.
Right.
And then there's just 50 Cent just making fun of the whole situation.
That's
like
the
he's
best.
posting pictures of like P. Diddy on a bike, and he's like, there's no seat on that bike, huh?
Yeah, 50s. The commentary is it's like a man who has nothing to fear, but also didn't buy anything from these people
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
He's not beholden to them in any way.
Had nothing to do with any of those things.
Yeah.
And that's why he just operates on this different, like he's like one of the best trolls ever. But then he had like a couple good things to break down with regards to. So the first thing is that, so for those people who might have heard, what's his name, Drake sued a whole bunch of people, like, the record companies and stuff like that, essentially alleging that they were using bots to buff the streams, the stream numbers for Kendrick, along with like, I think like there's also like what's the thing when you sue someone for someone saying something bad about you that could be
Liable?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the whole like
Defamation?
defamation or something like that. And so people were saying, well, Drake is soft for doing that because like, this was a rap battle. Now you're going and now you're using lawyers for your second part of your rap battle. But 50 Cent came up like he had his like I thought this was the right take on the issue. He's like, Drake doesn't care about that. What he's making sure is that that song doesn't get sung at the NFL Super Bowl, right? And so he's flooding like these class action lawsuits so that NFL will ask Kendrick not to play that song because they also don't want to be caught in.
Is Kendrick supposed to play in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that would be the signature song. I would love for his performance to start with the first 7 seconds of the song
And then switch out.
Yeah, and then go and then go into something else.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Actually even better than performing
The actual song.
The song's played out. I think that's why Kendrick played it 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, I'm done. I've just gotten it out of my system.
Right.
I got it out of my system and then Dre's system and then I did it 6 more times.
Yeah.
So I think he's retired it.
Well, I mean, like, I think it just depends on whether or not he wants to be, how petty he wants to be.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know,
I think he
wants to be so.
I
petty.
feel like this man is over that song. I think if anything, he'll have a new song.
Yeah. So I think that was the play from Drake's side, is to ensure.
Yeah, I think.
I thought that was a cool take.
I think it's just so. At the end of the day, regardless of anything in terms of true or false, just you bring lawyers into it. Like, yeah, we knew you lost.
Yeah.
We didn't know how badly you had lost. You're like, I've lost. Like, it's a legal situation is how badly I've been defeated, and I know I've been defeated.
Also, Drake has done some scummy stuff, right? But one of the worst things is this, right? He keeps saying, like, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Lil Wayne, right? Because Lil Wayne is the one who put him on. Bro, do you know that Drake slept with Lil Wayne's baby mama while he was in prison?
No, I knew that. Well, I mean, Drake put Kendrick on.
Drake didn't put Kendrick on.
Drake would while he was headlining, would like add Kendrick to shows.
Oh, okay.
So it's like he had Kendrick open for him and stuff while Kendrick wasn't that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, while that is true, but Kendrick was signed to Aftermath Records pretty early on in his career too, right? So like,
At the end of the day, it's just like when you start beefing at some point. First off, this is weird. I hadn't heard, like, beefing has become different. Where it's just like somebody can call somebody a pedophile.
Yeah.
It wasn't a normal thing.
Back then, that's not what you were saying. That wasn't your
you were like,
attack
I've
vector.
slept with your wife, is what you were saying. You weren't like, you sleep with kids.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Bro, but don't go on YouTube and find the compilation of weird stuff that Drake has done.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, you know what? The thing is, Drake seems like a very weird dude.
You think so? I mean, now that I know, but from what I know, but like I didn't see.
Always, and then when I would hang out with my black friends, is like, this is the guy from Degrassi acting like Drake, right?
Right, yeah.
You're like, yeah, 100%. It seemed like that to everybody. It's like whenever you catch him not talking like Drake, he's himself.
Yeah.
And it's like,
so I never watched Degrassi, never knew that he was in the TV show. Nothing. I just know Drake from like his first album onwards.
you've heard his real voice when he's like, sometimes like they have a compilations of his real voice where he
Bro,
just sounds
I've
like a
heard
white
him
guy.
go from like regular, then Toronto man's, then Jamaican, then UK slang and whatnot. He's like a chameleon.
Yeah,
Whatever's
exactly.
cool at the time.
It's very obvious though. Like
Yeah.
if you see him in different moods, you're like, oh, this person's he doesn't have a voice. Like he
Yeah.
has.
Yeah, he's
So yeah, that guy's probably all sorts of strange.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a pedophile. I have no idea. I just love the songs. I think it's hilarious.
That Kendrick song is still very good. I don't know.
It's great.
Yeah. Well,
A minor. Man,
it's so
can't this sing?
singable.
It's great.
The fact that it caught fire so much so that like it had that summer on a chokehold. Like everywhere you would see videos of groups of people, like hundreds of people, where like the DJ would stop the beat and the entire crowd would just be yelling out A minor.
That's the best thing to scream. Not every song can have a thing you yell out in the middle of it, you know? It's good.
It's a well-organized, a well-engineered song. Way to go for Kendrick. Anyway, people, that's been episode 474. 474. Is that an airplane?
474?
No, 747.
747.
Jeez, bro. What, I'm dyslexic? Thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.